Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. So I don't need to explain anything to you since you've done this before, but I do like to remind people this is not an exact science. We communicate the best way we can. So if it doesn't make any sense now, keep it in mind. You'll either remember it later, see it later. Somebody else will validate it for you later. Might have to stretch it outside the box a little bit. We communicate the best way we can. So, we're going to talk to your mom. She comes in singing, "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine." And she's pointing at, what's she pointing at? Because I wrote down the things you wanted to ask her. Was she aware of your presence that last month? And she's pointing at that. She says that even though you didn't think she was aware of you or what was going on around you, and this is very, very common for people to think just because we're in whatever state that we don't know what's going on, when most of the time we do. But anyway, in her head, she was singing, "You are my sunshine, my only sunshine," whenever you were in the room, whenever you were there, even when you weren't there, she says. And she was sending that to you. Because there's a lot of love in this when she sings it to you. So watch for this song to pop up. Watch for something along the line of the words, "You are my sunshine." You could be walking through Walmart and feel your head turn to, like you need to turn to the side, and there could be a picture there, maybe just a big sunshine, or there might actually be the words, "You are my sunshine," you know, on a home decoration thing, or you could see it in a movie, you could see it on Facebook. Driving down the road, it could be on a billboard, it could be on a bumper sticker, it doesn't matter where it's at. That'll be a sign from your mom. She says, "Rest easy, my weary soul." But she's talking about you, not her. She's fine. Rest easy, my weary soul. She says, just take a breath. Just take a breath and rest. Everything's going to be all right. Okay, she's showing herself in a younger girl, and it's like she's in a field of wildflowers, and they've even got the I don't know that I want to call it headband of flowers. The girl and your mom. I feel like this girl is you. If not, if you have a daughter, maybe it's your daughter. I can't tell for sure yet. I'm not sure what she's signifying with this, because I kind of doubt this was happened like this is a memory. I shouldn't doubt anything they show. She's showing this for a reason. In this field of wildflowers, they have pretty little flowing spring, summer dresses on. I don't know why she's showing this. The child is picking up what looks like a daisy. She picked it. She's smelling it. Looks like a white daisy. So watch for white daisies. I don't know why she's showing this. She's not explaining. she feels that free, that open, that beautiful, that, the sweet smell of the flowers and just the sunshine and just dress is flowing and just peace and love. Unless somebody has lost a young girl with long, kind of wavy, flowing hair. I honestly don't know why she's shown this, but there's a reason. There's always a reason. She's just not letting me know what it is. So just keep that in mind. Something about a hiccup. A hiccup. So did you recently have something happen? Like a little boo-boo, a little mistake, a little... She's calling it a hiccup because it's not like earth-shattering, end-of-the-world type stuff. It's a hiccup. She says it's just a bump in the road. It will all smooth out, be smoother highway. Help support each other. Be kind and understanding to each other. I think she's talking about your dad and your sister. And it's kind of like you're there to help, but more like you've come to terms a little more than they've come to terms. Or you can be there to support and help, but you can't change it. You can't fix what they're going through. They have to come to terms with it. They have to figure that out. She said it's not really an outside thing that can fix it. Just let them know you're there. They're struggling, going through the process, stomping their feet, pissed off. She says that you have felt her around you. Okay. It's kind of like if somebody walks into the room, you don't hear them, you don't see them, but you feel like somebody's there. You feel like somebody's watching you, and you turn around and there they are. It's like that. You just you just feel something, or feel like you're being watched, or she says you're going to feel like a whole lot of love, whole ton of love will just kind of come washing over you. Whoosh, my friend makes fun of me for the way I say whoosh. Washing over you. I don't know what part of the country you live in. I'm in Kansas. That's the way we say whoosh. Sorry. Oh, she was reminding me. I was supposed to tell you when she was talking about You Are My Sunshine and all that. She looked like Glinda the Good Witch on Wizard of Oz. Don't know if the name Glinda has something to do with it. The way she was dressed like Glinda the Witch. And Glinda was the good witch. So I'm not saying she's a witch or anything. It's got nothing to do with the witch. Something about Wizard of Oz or the name Glinda or being the good witch, but not the witch part. I don't know how to explain that. So don't Don't get anything creepy out of that. It's nothing at all like that. But she was dressed like that with her wand, with the wand, and just glowing. Glinda the Good Witch just was glowing and full of love and always smiling and bright. And as as I was pulling the card, then she came in like she asked me to pull you a card. Ah, good grief, I'm rambling this morning. Sorry. So she was still like that. She was talking about the song. But then as I was pulling the card that she asked me to pull, which they do sometimes, she was standing there like dressed like Glinda the Good Witch. So she wanted me to pull a card from her to you. It's a surrender card. It's a release card. And she wants you to surrender to joy. So she looks like Glinda the Good Witch and full of joy and love and shining. And we got surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling, which Glinda does. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. So that's from her to you. Okay, she says, remember when you were 2. Now, most of us don't remember when we were 2. I don't know, maybe you can, a few can. I know I can't. I can't remember what I did yesterday. But she says, remember when you were 2, and you would scream bloody murder every time she had to leave you somewhere. You would scream and be so upset that maybe you actually did throw up, but you would at least feel like you were going to throw up, because you would get that violently upset when she left. She says, in a roundabout way, you're doing that now. But she says, I haven't left. My body left. I haven't left. I am still lovingly around you. I don't know how to describe how you're going to feel that feeling of love, and it's like she's moving it around you. 'Cause everybody feels it different, so I don't know for sure how you'll feel it. And it's a little bit different than, like I said a little bit ago, about feeling her presence in the room. This is just that feeling of love that she's going to wash around you. Just so calm and peaceful and loving. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how you're going to feel it. There's a smell, and they love smells because they're so easy for them to do. It's a whole lot easier than like moving a big boulder across the room. Smell of, I want to say violets. So that you might have to stretch that outside the box a little bit, but something kind of like a violet smell. And actually the word violet is written right in front of me, and my eyes were just pulled down to that. So the smell of violet, and I'm sure I probably told you before, get that little, it might just be a little smell. It could be an overwhelming smell. You can be in your car, you can be outside, you can be walking through the store. It doesn't matter where you're at. So that'll be a sign from her that she's there and that she loves just dropping in to say, I love you. Talk to her all you want to. And now she's showing me oh my gosh, what kind of bush is it? Lilac bush. She showed me a big, I don't remember the last time I saw a lilac bush. We used to have them all over the place. I have not seen a lilac bush in forever, come to think of it. So I live in Kansas. I don't know what part of the country you live in. But she's showing me this big lilac bush that I used to have in my yard at my other house. So you should get the smell of violets or lilacs. Something about the bush itself, though. So watch for pictures of a stalk of lilac or a lilac bush, or could be on Facebook, could be on TV. She's giving you all kinds of little kind of subtle signs. Maybe you like lilacs, maybe maybe you have a lilac bush in your yard, or she had one. I don't know for sure. They don't always explain why they show something, but there's always a reason. Don't forget to be thrifty, but not thrifty with your love. So she was talking about thrifty more like money wise, like physical stuff, but she wants you to not be thrifty with your love. Spread it out there, pour it on. I love you. I love you, baby girl. Now she's not saying anything. Hang on. Okay, all of a sudden, I got this incredible urge to tidy up around my desk. I have little sticky notes everywhere and scrap paper and piles of paper and I just have stuff everywhere. But I had the incredible urge. So that's anything that happens to me during a reading is for you. Mom's wanting you to tidy something up. Tidy something up. And I don't ever wear them, but I got these glasses that I'm supposed to wear when I'm on the computer, as I put them over my glasses, that are supposed to block out some of that stuff that burns your eyes. And haven't been doing it. So I would suggest if you're on your phone or any kind of a screen time thing a lot, that she's indicating that you need to do that, you need to tidy up, you need to do anyway. Like I said, anything that happens to me during a reading is for you. She says that you have a beautiful soul. You have you're very strong, but you're also very soft inside. Not soft in a wussy way, like I want to say the word pussy. Well, you're not a pussy. But you have a soft spot that where you really have a lot of empathy for people. But you're a very strong person at the same time, if that makes sense. Stronger than the others. You know what you want when you want it. She says, keep that goal in mind. Don't let that little hiccup. And now I don't know if she's referring as her being the hiccup, and I don't mean like she's a mistake or anything, but like a bump in your road. And definitely her leaving is more than a bump in your road, but I have a feeling that's what she's referring to. Don't let that stop you. I will be there to guide you. And she looks like Glinda the Good Witch again. And she's holding her little wand that is bright and sparkly. I mean, this is a good thing. Take the witch word out of it. Maybe you love the Wizard of Oz, or maybe she did. Wizard of Oz is a huge sign for my dad, so maybe it's something like that for you. But as you're being strong, don't forget to be kind. Okay, she's showing me your path I'm not sure how to interpret this. Your path is like this. It's just barely uphill. It's not like a big steep uphill climb. It's just got a little bit of a slant up. And this might be the hiccup. There's like this darker road that went like this, and then there was like a roadblock. Usually, I've never seen one like this, so I'm not sure how to interpret this one. This is the way she's showing it. And this little branch here even looks dark. And it's like there's a wall. There's a total brick, like solid wall. A little ways into it. Usually when I see these, I call it the scenic route. That's what I do. I take the scenic route. I go, let's go around over here instead of going straight down my path like I'm supposed to. But you always end up coming back and meeting your path, even if you take a whoop-de-doo around. But that one, you must have backtracked on that one. And she's showing you back on your path, back on your path. Don't doubt yourself. If you need help on this path, ask her. You have to ask. They cannot override your free will choice. They're always bumping me on the head and going, Rhonda, that's not what we gave you. That's not what we told you. I don't want to do it. I want to do something else. I want to take the scenic route. It takes longer, but you'll still get to where you're supposed to go. Again, she says, be kind. We are in this world to help one another and not tear each other down. And as she said that, she doesn't appear to be the kind of person that would be using the middle finger, but maybe you are. But as she says, we're in this world to be kind, not tear others down. It's like she showed you, and you turned and you looked at a male, and you gave him the finger. Like, you're not doing this to me. She says, stand strong. It will all smooth out, and it will be all right. But talk to her. Ask her. You need help with something she was good at here? Ask her. She cannot override your free will choice. I'll say that again. You have to ask, and then you have to allow for whatever they present to you. Put in your path, doors that open. It's all about our free will choices. You decide whether to buy a pink house or a blue house, a black car or a white car. Those are Chevy or Ford. We make those choices. She says you can manifest your dreams. Okay, now she's showing, I don't know what she's trying to show with this picture. She's showing you, and I don't know what you look like, but I don't look at anybody's Facebook page because it messes with my mind. What little mind I have. She's showing you, and there's a bubble over your head, like a cartoon character has a bubble over their head, but yours is empty. Right now it's empty. She wants you to put in that bubble your dream, what you want to manifest in your life. And she says, no, not the big fancy house on the hill. Your bubble is blank. You need to put something in that bubble. You need to put your dream, your goals, your whatever. Just to imagine and picture yourself with this empty bubble and type in what you want in there. You have to tell them. You have to ask. She's talking about Grandma being in the kitchen. Grandma being in the kitchen. Grandma's taking stuff out of the oven. Grandma's taking stuff off the stove. And she's not stopping at any certain thing. Usually they'll show me like a an apple pie or cooking a pot of something. She's just cook, 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 and things are coming out of the oven off the stove. Grandma's busy. Grandma's there. She's talking about a horse. HORSE. I don't know if one of you had a horse that she's mentioning. She says there's going to be some new people introduced in your life. You don't have to be their best friend. It may not be like personal, it may not be a mate, it may not be anything like that, but there's going to be some new people you're going to meet. And what she wants you to do is just sit back and listen to them. And when the little light bulb goes off in your head, because they're going to say things that maybe you never thought of before, maybe you've never done before, maybe they're going to come up with some idea and you go, that's something new, I'd like to try that, or something along that line. She just wants you to listen to these new people that are coming and just pay attention, because they are there. It's kind of like, instead of a guide coming and putting stuff in your head where you get these different, I always say off the wall ideas, that's what I get, that I would never thought of. That's your guides, and even your mom, your angels, whatever, doing that. These are going to be real people, and they're going to say something, and you're going to go, oh, that's really interesting, I'd like to try that. Or, I've never been to that place, maybe I need to go there. Or, she's not saying along what line. I think it feels like several different things in different areas. She says, don't be afraid to try them. It's like they're trying to lead you down your path that you're on. But it's like pulling a donkey. The donkey, you know how donkeys get real stubborn and they just stand there and you can pull on the rope all you want to, and they don't want to move. That's the way they're showing you. You've got to take those steps forward. What's the saying? Stand in one spot, you're going to get run over. You might be on your path, but if you stand there, you're going to get run over. Something like that. Mom says, don't be afraid to try new things. There's some cool stuff coming towards you. And I've probably told you before, I promise you 1,000%, she can hear you. She can see you. Talk to her. She's making me look at my rings that I did not put on this morning. I don't know for sure why. This one's an owl that my granddaughter got me, which I need to put on because my wedding ring broke. This is actually a crystal ball with hands holding it. Don't know if there's a significance in a ring or these rings. And this one says, just breathe. I don't know if you can tell with the glare. Anyway, for some reason she wanted me to pick those up. There's something in there for you. Like I said, they don't always explain. And she's not making me feel which it is. Again, my eyes are pulled to the violet. And with that, she's going to leave. I love you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Please don't be sad I'm gone. Celebrate me. Celebrate me the best that you can. I'm only gone from your sight. I'm not gone from your soul. Remember to love everyone. Be at peace. And she was saying, don't forget, and then don't forget to love those around you. That's all that's important. Bring more peace to the world. We need it. And she wants you to surrender to joy. Surrender to joy. And she's not being real forceful about those things. It's like she's real smooth and soft and loving and just peaceful. Okay, my dear, she's leaving. Watch for those signs. Watch for the violet smell because she keeps pulling my eyes back to that word that's written in front of me. And the word mobile. So watch for your cell phone, something mobile. I've got mobile hotspot written in front of me, and my eyes keep being pulled there. And they do that. They'll do that sometimes. So watch your cell phone. Maybe it'll do something weird, or maybe her phone number will pop up, or something along that line. Watch for your mobile. As she's walking away, she says, I love you. With just so much peace and calm and love. Yeah, I needed somebody peaceful and calm to calm me down this morning. Very sweet lady. And still is. Much love to you, my dear. Thank you for allowing me to be her voice. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Later.